Hi Greg, it's Jim Saunders calling you. I wanted to let you know that we just got the 10 samples by UPS in this afternoon's delivery, and I wanted to go over with you the situation that we have here. First of all, as you can tell, the carton is perfect. I mean, you've done a marvelous job on the carton. I think it's actually a better job as far as the lithography and so on. The carton is perfect. The perforation is perfect. The product is perfect. I mean, I've told you before, the product is perfect. But until we iron out several of these problems, the product is not sellable, and I just can't go into production. Greg, let me show you what I'm talking about. I pulled these 4 samples out of the box. The first one came out, as you can tell, like this. And I just can't believe that you were personally put these samples in the box, because this looks like something that, you know, maybe a grammar school kid would have put together. The label is crooked, it's covering up the UPC code, and there's something hanging up here. I presume you put a glue on here or something, but the thing is horrible. And I think a lot of this was created because it was in the box and then it got all twisted up. All right? The second thing is, here's a second sample, and once again the UPC code is covered up. When you pull this apart, as you can see, it comes right out. There's the glue or whatever is supposed to be here to hold this in place was not put on this one. Okay. Third one, aside from the fact that the UPC code is covered up, it's loose. What I noticed, there's no glue on this holding it together. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, it opened up. But what I did notice was that somebody put in some kind of a plastic polyethylene tack on here, which I thought was a really good idea. This is the only particular spool that was almost identical in diameter to the ones the samples that we gave you from China. And when that's done, the label, I think, performs pretty well, because now the label has to be applied with the UPC code on the top, not on the bottom. But if you manage to put a tack like this in here, it makes the diameter uniform on all of them. The fourth one, I wanted to show you this. There's a couple of these that came through that are glued tight, and I want to show you what happens when you open this up. Once again, the UPC code is covered and the label has been applied crooked. But I think you'll see what I'm saying here. When you open this label up like so, and then it looks like something was applied here to hold this on. If you look, you see the glue or the Scotch tape or whatever, it just destroys the inner label. And of course the inner label has the coupon and has the directions on it. So this cannot be a solution to the problem. I don't think you can put glue or Scotch tape on here. I know at the beginning of this project we discussed putting some kind of a cellophane wrapper on this that would hold it not only across the diameter of it, but on the top and on the bottom. That's the only thing that I think is going to give this spool some stability, so that when it's pulled out of the dispenser, it looks like something. That's about it. I'll be more than happy to talk to you tomorrow after you discuss this. I was hoping that I would have a presentation to make to Ben Franklin College over there at Lehigh University, because they're very anxious to get started with a political statement to all the congressmen and senators that, as well as the President's Council, Made in USA Council. But I can't show these to the Ben Franklin Institute, David Dunn, until we get something better than this. This isn't right. Okay, hope to talk to you soon. Thanks, David.